What?
You're not my mom.
What are you talking about?
You're not my mom.
Please stop me before I knock you out. I'm about to smack you. You sound crazy.
I don't think you take time to focus on this relationship. I think you spend so much time focused on your business and traveling, and it feels like you're trying to get back for me being gone for them 4 years, and now it's time for you to enjoy life and start to feel like I'm a single parent. I can't do this by myself.
Everybody in Nam Mama is aware that Mendecess has been cheating on Yandy since he was released from prison, since he somehow can't keep it in his pants. He also asserted that the commitment pledges made by everyone everywhere were what were keeping him in the marriage, not love. Despite Yandy's frequent claims of faithfulness to her spouse, you aren't Tiny M's revealing her as a cheater. I'm begging Yandy to get rid of this man because I feel bad for her. But will Yandy's marriage to Mendecess be affected in any way by this? It seems like she has finally had enough of M's antics and is getting her lick back. Given that neither of them has ever filed any papers in the gaps in their relationship, I'm not sure if we should even consider this a marriage at this time. Marriage existed even before he was taken to the slammer. Little Mees now has a YouTube channel, and he pulls practical jokes on Yandy and his parents to increase views. He decided that riding Cheetah on Yandy's G-Wagon side would be funny this time. Yandy didn't think it funny at all, but he was hoping for a wonderful viral moment.
So I came out.
Oh yeah, I need to snap that.
And let me show you. So I came out here ready to go bananas. You hear me? Bananas. So then, after I was ready to go bananas, this is who I see. This is who I see in the cut with this guy here. With that guy. Yes, that one. With that camera. Some things you just don't play with. So guess who's gonna punish me now? And guess who has to get my car a car wash inside and out? Then has to work at the restaurant tomorrow. Then has to work 9 a.m. at the restaurant tomorrow. 9 a.m. Because there's some things you don't play with. You don't play YouTube or my car. So now YouTube jokes on you. Don't you ever in your life play with my car. Ever. Jokes on you. Like, who lied? Like what?
Little M's choice to paint cheater on her car didn't seem like a normal practical joke, as Yandy is all about being this loyal woman who rides for her spouse every day and whenever he wants. She must not take it seriously if she is still hanging around after all the baby mama drama and adultery charges, even though he could have put anything else on her car. According to reports, Yandy and MDs, who have been together since 2008, have received. Before Mendecess was imprisoned, Yandy had to deal with baby mama drama from 2 women after being married in 2015, even though the union is unlawful. Rashida and Yandy have always been best friends, but their relationship severely soured when Mendecess had to go to do time. According to rumors, Yandy knew Mendecess had children with someone, but she decided to ignore him. I guess this is like how Rita keeps her head down and looks down when Kurt takes his Frosty out on the street and comes back with additional kids. Her family down and still had to cope with M's other baby mom's antics. No one would blame Yandy for leaving the matter alone at any point, but I'm not saying she's flawless since she's the type of person who tosses stones and covers her hands. M even stated that he wouldn't stay if she ended up in the John, didn't he? Yandy made sure he had a place to live, something to do, and money when he came out. But rather than showing her gratitude and attempting to demonstrate that her efforts weren't in vain, he was merely. The only thing that had changed was that he was now more upset with Yandy's growing independence because she had to wear the pants while he was incarcerated. He was still the same man who had been imprisoned, and that was why he was out here complaining about it. Mendecess stopped wearing their wedding band and started dating other women. whether Yandy was aware of it or not. He went so far as to tell her outright that the love was gone.
Be honest, it's given just a hint bit of he is playing in Yandy's face. That's just my opinion. I never understand doing a tit for tat when it comes to if I don't feel respected, then I'm going to figure out a way to double disrespect you. So you're telling me that this man is just, flowing through the streets of Atlanta, no ring on?
Yandy would rather walk through fire barefoot while wearing wigs that catch fire than admit that she really lost after years of fighting with these baby mamas and pushing it in their faces, despite the fact that she is aware that their relationship is over and that they currently have nothing in common or a reason to stay together.
I would want you to tell Yandy, what does respect look like to you?
I think respect is just being valued, making sure I'm seen and I'm heard, and taking my feelings into consideration.
And I love that you're very specific and allow that to be a process. Yandy's not going to do that perfectly tomorrow, but now you're sowing the seed and she's aware to do those things for you. One thing that I also feel like is that respect should be mutual. Since we've been dealing and going through it, this guy over here decided he no longer wanted to wear his ring.
I feel like once we get to a place where this respect is restored, then we can wear the ring.
So if there was a question from Yandy about your ring, what would your answer be to her?
My concept of wearing a ring is, people together as one. I'm trying to get there.
What is the part, the together part or the one part?
You had a baby 10 months behind me. You're gonna go behind.
It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. Just like anything that I hear about you, it doesn't matter. You have to just own up to where you are in life and what it is. That man has never claimed you. You ain't never been nothing but a slide. That man has never said you were his girlfriend to anyone.
We got matching passports with the same vacation.
Listen, way back 2004.
I put cars, apartments in my name for him.
That's what slides do.
We have the same address legally still to this day.
No,
Go ahead.
No, you don't. You never have.
Actually, I do, boo-boo. I knew Yandy was going to be on some bullshit because she was running her mouth, as you do. So I came with my receipt. Mendecess and I traveled the world together. Had apartments together. Now tell me again how on the slide.
Even though she won't be leaving M, she still has feelings for him. She doesn't mind leaving him with the kids, and she regularly travels out of Atlanta for work whenever she can. You see, divorce was viewed as a failure by both her and Will Smith.
I feel like in DC, where if he builds me up too much, he'll think like I'm too big-headed, and then I'll just be like, I don't want to be with him, or I'll leave.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think you're absolutely wrong, and that is not actual facts.
I could get an award from one of the top Black organizations. I can.
So
Can I
say
let me ask this
congratulations.
simple
I
question.
never see.
But it might be like,
I never say.
but it might be like, yo, congrats on that. Versus,
What? I don't even talk like that. First of all,
exactly.
I never even talk like that.
You might be like,
You loves me. What are you talking about?
but what would be better is if it was.
Yeah, I'm ready for this thing to be over.
Finally realizing that she doesn't need Mies for anything, Yandy is stepping back. She always had one foot out of the door when it came to her marriage, as evidenced by the fact that she never filed the necessary paperwork. Despite her claims of loyalty and happiness, if Mrs.'s businesses ever succeed, or if she ever becomes in far higher risk, people don't believe that little MDs wrote those lines for nothing, and Yandy ceases being the enamored wife when the cameras stop rolling. Additionally, they don't think that those who say that you didn't push or spit out children will always obtain outcomes like this. Yandy raised this cute youngster alone while his father was incarcerated. They are together for the gram in their program, Love and Hip Hop, and Yandy won't allow him to destroy her bag. Last quote, in addition to a quote, Yandy NPS, tiny boys, only time will tell. End quote, D's don't like you. Without saying it aloud, he is conveying a message to us. You are playing too much with this child who is not your biological child. See you in the upcoming video. End quote. But are we tripping at the moment? Or do you guys think Yandy might be cheating on Mendecess? Please share your thoughts in the comment section and remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Bad dudes, goodbye.